Hello, it's Mike, NoStressMike.com. And I, one of the questions that pretty much comes up on me all the time is uh, when I travel, uh, where do I go? How do I travel in a way of you know some places I go, I don't speak the language. So, I mean, how can you get around like that? How do you do things like that? And the thing is, uh, I have traveled, I don't want to say continuous, but because I started traveling continuously in '03. Hey, in '03 when I moved to Guatemala. And then at that time, it was kind of like continuous traveling. And I've been traveling, I think, pretty much ever since then. Um, um, but even before that, like I say, my wife, we got married at 22 years old. My wife was from Guatemala. And so even at that, I traveled more just going down there with my wife. She tried to go down every year and, see her parents and brothers and sisters and stuff. So sometimes I would go down, not always, but sometimes. And then if I didn't go down there, I would go someplace. And sometimes when normally when I travel, it's business. Now that business may be somebody asked me to come to do my work. Normally it's not Hoi Chi. I can't charge enough for Hoi Chi to pay my expenses to go to all these weird places. But what I've learned is when I go places, Hoi Chi is a one-time treatment. And when I go places, people want the Hoi Chi. And that's why I'm able to go to these places, and that's how I pay for all this stuff. Not everybody pays, gives me money. Sometimes I'm paid in, how do you call it? It's just being nice, hospitality. And that's okay. When I went to Asia, I went with a backpack, so I'm limited on what I can take. That was difficult. That's why I was only there 3 years, something like that, and I was limited on where I was going because, like I say, it's it was tough. Don't know the language, no wheels, can't drive, so it was really difficult. But at the same time, when I help people, then I don't want to say in exchange, but that's the best I can come up with. They would give me a ride somewhere. So it's not like I was hitchhiking and going from one place to another. They said where they were going, and I don't know where I don't know where I'm at, so how do I know where I'm going? and they'd ask me if I wanted to go, and of course I'd go. When I'm going with somebody, not everybody spoke my language. Not everybody spoke English, but anyway, I knew they would kind of watch over me. And like I say, they had wheels, so then they'd give me a ride somewhere. And normally, these people know people. That's why they're going somewhere. And we would either have a place to stay when we get there, or we get motel rooms. So it just depends. And I'd say, and so I've been traveling for many, many years, and under different conditions. Not everything was peaceful. I say I was in what do you call Venezuela, when they had to change of government, and that was not a peaceful time. That was scary. And the funny thing is, we were on our way to Colombia, which was at that time was even worse than Venezuela. So I've experienced stuff, and all this was, I wasn't under government. The government didn't pay me, didn't oversee me, and stuff like that. I really had no support system, no logistics, other than people. And so I've seen a lot, and I share this when I travel here in the United States. People ask me, what was I doing in a certain place, and and when I'm face to face, I'll tell you just about everything. It's no big thing. I try to be moral, so it's not like I've done immoral acts when I go places. It's normally moral. Everything I do is moral, and that's why I've put my morals to the test. And it's been in extreme situations. And so, gotta watch the dogs. There's alligators out here. So, so people are inviting me no matter where I go. And when I do my best person to person, face to face. This way, then they know I'm a real person, and we share experiences and thoughts if we can talk. And like I say, they explain things to me so I understand what it is I'm seeing. Sometimes. And sometimes not. We can't talk about it. We sure can't speak English, when we're in a situation. Because if they knew we were English speaking, then that could cause other problems. But anyway, when I'm traveling here in the United States, it's different. And this is why I got my camper. Now when I go see people, they're normally subscribers. Not everybody subscribes. A lot of people watch, and when they see I'm in their area, that's why you hear me talk about text me. I don't stay up with electronics, but when I'm driving, I got my phone there, and I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going, and that's why that's the best time to get me is, like I say, on text, and when I'm traveling around. Other than that, normally in the evenings is about the only time I look at the texts, emails, and this type of stuff. Calling isn't really a good thing. I normally don't do calling unless we're making arrangements to meet up someplace. Uh, Sometimes here in the United States, what we'll do is we meet someplace and then we talk, and then these people have to make a decision if they want to invite me over or not. And then once they see my rig, and then they'll know if they got room to put me and my rig, my dog up. And then I say even Rex. Rex has got to have good social skills because we're going in so many different environments and stuff like that. And this is why when she doesn't display good social skills, I get really concerned. Now she's using good social skills now, playing with these people's dogs that invited me here. And what we talk about mostly is psychology, I guess, is, the meaning of things and why. We do some politics, but it's not a big thing. In the way of politics, it's more of the way, why do we do the stuff we do? Why are we in the situation that we're in, and why are things done the way this type of thing? So in other words, we're just kind of brainstorming BS, and so we're just trying to we give each other different points of view, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun because we have different lifestyles and different life experiences. It's fun to sit down and compare them and throw them on the table, knock them around, and this type of stuff. And it enlarges not only my thinking and my making judgments, but for them. I mean, we don't agree on things, but not everything. But you can really tell there's a difference. I mean, people have a difference in their lifestyle, what they're thinking, what they want out of life, and this type of stuff. And I'm asking questions, they're asking questions, and so it's really, really kind of interesting. But this is what happens when I travel, and I'd say I've been fortunate enough that I've traveled so many places, and not as a tourist. See, that's the difference. I'm not a tourist. I don't go, look at this, look at that. That's not what I go for. Sometimes they might take me to go show me something, but most of the time not. That's not what I'm there for. I don't want to interrupt people's lives. This is why, especially now with the trailer, I got my own shelter, my own protection, my own food. The only thing I need is space, a place to park it, and water. And then hey, got some electric. That's even better yet. But these are, and I don't even use the electric. More or less, I don't even use that. That's what I've learned. I don't require much when I'm on the road, when I'm traveling, because like I say, normally when it gets dark, they go on in their house and do their thing, and I go in my camper and do my thing, and like I say, we won't see each other until after breakfast the next morning. But this is what my normal life is when I'm on the road. And this is what I was talking about. Now it's getting difficult to get on the road, and it's getting more expensive. So I'm going to have to start looking at more of a home base and start settling in my home base, and then to try to figure out what I want to do with my life. But anyway, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com.